The interest on a homeowner's loan was $675 per month at an interest rate of 10.5%. If the loan amount is 80% of the value of the home, how much is this home worth? I know there's a relationship between the interest I pay and the principal amount. And I know that the loan amount is 80% of the actual value of the home. So let's stick with what I know. To get my interest rate, interest paid, and principal amount relationship to work right, I need to get my interest paid into an annual interest. So I take the $675 per month and multiply it times 12 months in a year, which gives me $8,100 annual interest, which goes on the top of my T. Now this interest was paid at a rate of 10.5% or 0.105. So if I take $8,100 and divide it by 0.105, I come up with a principal or loan amount of $77,143. Now I'm not done though, because it's asking me how much the home is worth, and all that I have right now is the loan amount. So if I take that $77,143 and divide it by what percentage it is of the value of the home, I come up with the actual value of the home, which is $96,429. Purchaser borrowed $20,000 at 12% interest for 20 years, with monthly payments of $205.72. How much of the second month's payment would be applied to interest? This is actually a pretty big problem. There's lots of steps to this problem, but it's not hard. In fact, this teaches us how amortization works. So if we can work through this, you could actually calculate and build your whole amortization table for your home loan. Step number 1. I know my loan amount, or my principal amount, and I know the interest rate at which I'm paying it, or repaying it. So I take the $20,000 at 12% interest, which means that I have an annual interest paid at $2,400. Now the payment I've got of $205.72 is per month, so I need to take this $2,400 and divide it by 12, which means that I'm paying $200 interest per month based on this principal amount. The payment of $205.72, what is that payment made up of? Well, the $205.72 is principal plus interest. So if I subtract out the $200 in interest that I'm paying the first month, that means I'm reducing my principal by $5.72 on the first month. The question is asking us, what is the second month's interest? So to figure out the second month's interest, I need to recalculate my principal amount. Step number 4 is to take the $20,000 I originally owed and subtract out what I've paid off, which is $5.72. This brings my principal amount down to $19,994.28. I can go right back into my T and take $19,994.28, multiply it by my interest rate, which does not change. Remember, this is my new principal amount. And based on this new principal amount, my annual interest would be $2,399.31. So to get to how much of the second month's payment would be applied to interest, the last step is to take the $2,399.31, divide it by 12 months, and that means the second month $199.94 will be applied to interest. Again, a fairly complicated problem, but when you break it down into steps, each step is simple. You just need to know the relationship. That annual interest is calculated based off the principal amount we owe, and each month that principal is being reduced if it is an amortized loan.